Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ebony Janice. I go by Ebony Janice, which means that you should call me Ebony Janice. And it's Saturday. Saturday, we are talking about Black dreaming and building our dream literacy. I want to teach you how to actually read a particular symbol using the one that shows up for us more than any other, which is water. The thing about dream symbols is that people want a dictionary. They want to look up water and get one answer that means the same thing for everybody. And that is not how dreaming works. A symbol is not a fixed code. A symbol is a personal language your spirit speaks to you, and you have to learn your own dialect. So I'm not going to tell you what your water means. I'm going to teach you how to ask. Water is worth knowing because across so many of our traditions, water carries weight. It is the realm of spirit. It is Oshun in my tradition, the river, the sweet water. It is Yemoya, the ocean, the mother. It is the medium our ancestors crossed and the medium they still come through. So when water shows up in your dream, your spirit is very often pointing you toward the emotional and the ancestral. Not always, but often enough that you should sit up. Pay attention to that. Here's how you actually read it though, and this is the way that you become literate. Don't start with what was the water. Start with what was the water doing and what were you doing in it or around it or with it. Because the same symbol changes its whole meaning depending on the verb of the water. Calm, clear water, you float in easy. That is a very direct message, different than dark water rising that you are trying to outrun. Drowning is not the same as swimming. Swimming is not the same as standing on the shore watching the tide. A flood that takes the house is one conversation. A still pool you see your face in is another. The water is the noun. The meaning lives in the verb and in the feeling. So when you wake from a water dream, ask yourself three things. Number one, what was the water doing? Number two, what was I doing with it? Fighting, floating, sinking, crossing. And then number three, how did I feel in my body while it happened? That third one is the key that unlocks the other two though, because the feeling never lies, even when the images are kind of strange. Do that and you stop needing a dictionary. You start building your own. You learn that in your dialect, rising water means this and still water means that. And the ocean means the ancestors are near. That's fluency. That is reading your own spirit in its own language. Water is almost never about water. Just to reiterate that. It is about what is moving through you and whether you are drowning in it or learning to swim. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to these little YouTube videos. We're on day 88. I think that's incredible because I need a nap.